Hello, my name is Allison Tuttle, and I am a Human Resource Specialist major at Bryant Stratton College. Today I will be discussing the exhibits that I will be including in my ePortfolio and the corresponding major outcomes that I will be demonstrating with these exhibits. I will first be discussing some of the main major outcomes that I feel are important to demonstrate through my ePortfolio. The first outcome would be apply employment law to human resource components. Second, being evaluate the impact individual and group behavior has on an organization. Next would be use data to make informed human resource decisions. And finally, describe the primary components of human resources in organizations and integrate those components in the decision-making process. These four major outcomes really highlight the greatest learning objectives that I have encountered in my degree to this point. In addition to these major outcomes, there are 5 additional skills that I believe are important for human resources specialists to possess. These skills are employee relations, onboarding, scheduling, workers' compensation, and ethics. The 3 exhibits that I will be analyzing in this video are my offer letter from my compensation and benefits class, my research paper on labor unions from my employment law and labor relations class, and my case study that is also from that class. My offer letter was based on research and personal experience of what needs to be included in an offer letter. I applied my knowledge on benefits required by employment laws, as well as minimum wage standards to create a competitive offer letter for an entry-level office assistant. This project demonstrates my ability to apply employment law to human resource components and my ability to describe the primary components of human resources in organizations and integrate those components in the decision-making process. My research paper on labor unions required an extensive amount of research into the history of labor unions, the laws that correlated with labor unions, and how a company can legally avoid being unionized. I then had to make recommendations on how the company I was doing research for could keep their employees from wanting to join a union, with their competitors already being unionized and the employees starting to talk about unionization. This project again demonstrates my ability to apply employment law to human resource components, but it also demonstrates my ability to evaluate the impact individual and group behavior has on an organization, and my ability to use data to make informed human resource decisions. Finally, my case study required me to read into an unfair labor practice when an employee was fired for calling the health department for food safety issues within the company. I had to analyze the main points of the case, the arguments for both sides, and why the courts came to the conclusion that they did. I also had to identify which labor laws supported their decisions and how the decisions set a precedent for future cases. This project demonstrates my ability to apply employment law to human resource components and my ability to evaluate the impact individual and group behavior has on an organization. My ePortfolio is being continuously added onto and updated to show my diverse learning history and the development of my knowledge of human resources. I'm confident that my ePortfolio will show future employers how well-rounded of an employee I am and what assets I can bring to their company. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation of my ePortfolio.